Good evening, class. Hold on. Is it working? 1 second. Yay. Alright. Good evening, everyone. Hi. Sorry, I was working the song request thing. Might not work tonight. I just noticed. I was trying to fix that, realized what was going on. 1 second. Ray! Thank you for checking out an autobiography of Jeff the Land Shark. Because it went down. Trash Panda, thank you for checking out Pissing Other People's Pants, a guide to the nuisance wizardry. I don't have a story yet, Gray. I'm not popular enough for that. Thank you for trying, though. Easy, thank you for checking out Stone in a Hard Place, a dwarven erotic romance. Woofy! Thank you for checking out Let's Eat Grandma, the importance of punctuation. Going to Eves, but have a good stream. Thank you. Tell Lucy I love her and make it weird. Make it really weird for me. Odie, thank you for checking out Pop Goes the Hamster and other fun microwave games. Thank you for the resub, boo. Lunecra, thank you for checking out Sleep with the Enemy and other ways to annoy your DM from the class library. We're back. We are working on Battle Mechs, because I have a event that I'm helping run on Saturday. And, these guys need to be done, and most of these guys need to be done. So, I'll be honest, I'm fucking tired. I almost canceled tonight, but, like, I need to get this done. Also, next week, we will only be live on Monday. I am going out of town for a work thing for Thursday and Friday, and we are leaving early Thursday morning, so I need to sleep Wednesday. What time? Noon, I think it is. Noon at, our local store. Hold on, let me double check. I think it's noon. Let me check, Hollow Hills post here. Yes, it is noon. Just pull up the 3 dots. I mean, technically they qualify already, it's just my own personal issues. But yeah. Alright, let me turn the music on. Like I said, I don't know if song requests are going to work. The thing updated on me, and there's one that's not working right. That's how you're gonna do Gundam? Oh, you did get the new, things, didn't you, Odie? The new Gundam bits? Oh, hold on, I see what's wrong. 1 second, I might be able to fix this. One of each? Hell yeah. One second, I might have this. That in there. Allow access, success, yay. Hold on. I might have fixed the song requests. We're good. Alright, song requests should be up. Hey, Gray. Song requests should be up. We're good. Alright. Fan of the printed standee. What? What are you talking about? I did. I sent you back, Gray. Yeah, I responded to you, bud. For a symbol instead of building them, that's fair. Alright. Don't need those colors. Don't need those colors. I don't need that one right now. Yeah, no, we're gonna do. I have to print the new bases. Did I give you the STL for the assemble bases, Odie? Crix highlight. Which Crix highlight is now Bane Gray, I think, or is it Crix Green? Hold up. Bane Gray, and then Crix Green. Yeah. Huh. Weird, Gray. I'll look into that. That's Bastion Gray. I sent they released they actually released files so at BCF let me just grab one here. 1 second. So like my gun tank here. Where's the base? Where the fuck did I put the base? I got stuff everywhere. Hold on. Here they are. So I never cut them out, that's why. So the bases for these are this, but the game will be played on like large hex bases. So I found a STL for the hex bases. Like these, but that size. Depends on what. Are you just getting into it, Gray, or have you done it before? Because that's a big. There's a big issue with that. Actually, Odie in there is the one that got me into 3D printing originally. Because if you want to do like FDM printing, which would, yeah, sorry, yeah. If you want to do FDM printing, which is where it like draws it. Actually, this tray that these are on is actually. I have another one. Let me find another one real quick. 1 second. This one's a misprint. So I'm not using it, but I gave it to the one kid because it still works enough for him. But this is the style that like draws on, so you can see like the lines, I think. But so this is like literally it melts plastic. Like this. So this is the raw material. It literally melts these, sends them through a nozzle, and then draws it into existence. The other version is liquid resin, and that's how you get stuff like that. So, but it's a lot more work. Liquid resin printer, I would suggest Elegoo, but yeah, what Odie said is Bamboo and Prussia. I've used Creality for the longest time. I am moving away from Creality. I'm gonna end up buying a Bamboo soon. I have some other, like our water heater started going up the other night, so I need to buy that first. That takes priority, but I think I'm gonna buy that P2S, Odie, since I have people that want to buy those boxes. Warhammer props, depends. Depends, honestly. Hold on, Deus. Thank you for checking out A Guide to Being Your Own Public Arch Nemesis, Secret Lover from the by Vol from the class library. For like large props and like terrain pieces, FDM is perfect for base materials and stuff. FDM's great. Personally, I'm too much of a perfectionist, so like any actual miniature parts, I do in resin. It really depends on what you're looking for. It also depends what you're printing. What days? In public, no refer. Oh, sorry. Cause like, where's a good thing? So this is resin printed. What it's literally a like LCD screen, a UV LCD screen. This is UV cure resin, and it flashes it up and lifts it up and up layer by layer, and like a full size sword and shield prop or miniature sword and shield prop. Because a full size, you want FDM. Doing this in resin, doing that in resin would be a nightmare. But yeah, this full size, yeah, you want FDM. So look at like a bamboo P2S or something like that. This is for like really good small detail work and stuff. But like I said, like it's the resin is carcinogenic. It's you have to post cure it. So like you dip this once this prints, you take this out. You run it like hell through a bunch of isopropyl alcohol. I've got a whole cleaning station and stuff over there I can take a picture of later for you. You take and remove the supports off this. I run these through acetone because it etches whatever's left out of it. And then I run it through the isopropyl a second time, and then you have to run it on a UV turntable tray I do an hour. But it depends on how thick the stuff is. I do 2 30-minute cycles with a little bit of rest between. But that's where you get like super high quality, like these are practically production quality resin miniatures. In fact, they're actually better than a lot of the Trench Crusade miniatures I've seen. Steel, thank you for checking out the Legend of Count Peduncula for the class library. But yeah, no, if you're doing a full size, I don't have any cosplay props because I've printed them for friends before, but I don't have any here. But like a full-size shield prop, you want FDM, because that is very fragile, and it's heavy. FDM you can make lighter, it's not quite as fragile, stuff like that. I have printed... I don't know how I'm going to show this to you guys. Let me get this out of the way real quick. You know, I've joked about putting a camera on my 3D printers and letting them just run before. So I actually have a commercial license for this, but this is a Kickstarter I backed. It's a fully customizable like carrying case solution and stuff like that. Like I have stuff like that all over. Like my spare brush drawer. This is something I 3D printed. You can see the layer lines in it if the camera focuses. Yeah. So, but like these are the lids for my battle mech carrying case, which is God, how is this gonna fit? I don't know if this is gonna fit, but you can kind of. How does that look? Yeah, okay, you can't really see it. So it like latches together, and it's got like it's got the arms and stuff. But it's basically 6 of those tied together. Yeah. But I have a commercial license for those that I can print them and sell them to people, and I'm printing them for a bunch of my friends at the store, but my FDM printer is currently broken, so. That is a lot of plastic. That this one was 4 rolls. This one that I use here was that's finished was 4 rolls of filament. So that's at $18 to $23 a roll. You can kind of estimate that out. Hold on, what is that? Dark Angel Storm Shield. Yeah, if that's what I think it is, you're going to do an FDM. Odie, can you look at that for me? If that's what I think it is, he's going to do it on FDM. $100% FDM? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a full-size cosplay Storm Shield, isn't it? So I can't easily look at it while I'm at my painting desk. So I don't have a mouse and keyboard here. They're about 3 feet that way. I should once I get my the basement office like resettled and cleaned up, I'll show you guys how it's laid out, because like directly behind where I am is where the gaming table is going to go once I can afford it. But I have to drop $3 grand on a water heater tomorrow. So $3 grand I don't really have. So that's putting the gaming table back yet again. I was hoping to have the gaming table by like May, but that's not happening. So that I can force Odie and come over here and play games with me. I did. I had to take a personal loan out for the water heater. So it's technically worse. I technically took a loan out for the computer as well. We affirmed the water heater, or we affirmed the computer through Micro Center. The water heater is an actual personal loan. You see, that's the glory of it, Odie. That's 3K I've never actually had. It's 3K on credit twice in the last 3 months. So that's 6K on credit since December. Okay, so if you get the P2S, it's 256 millimeter by 256 millimeter by 256 millimeter. 256 build vertical, right? I know it's 256 by 256 square, but it's build vertical, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 256. So this is the build surface for my my Ender V3 Plus, which I don't recommend buying because it has been a fantastic fucking printer, but you can't find parts for it, which is why it's currently not working. This is 300 by 300, so you can kind of get just general idea. Like just a general idea of what that size is. I can't even fit it all in my camera without adjusting the camera. It comes out to the Bamboo A1 is also a 256 by 256. Well here, like you're a Warhammer guy. 1 second. There you go. There's a cacophonist. Yeah, it's a lot of learning. It is a big learning curve, but once you get it, it makes sense. It's I have to ask Odian for help all the time with like stuff I've never encountered. Blue, thank you for resubbing. No. The bamboos are a lot more plug and play than other things, than like Crealities and stuff. But you have to learn how to slice it and stuff, and which is what they call preparing the file. It's not quite as easy. Like I said, I had never played with bamboo. Odian swears by them, but the couple friends I have that have jumped in with the bamboo have found it incredibly easy compared to what I went through with Creality stuff. Everything's got a learning curve. It's not a big one though, and there's a ton of resources out for them. Blue, every child whips and chains. We got a hobbyist guide to never finishing your pile of shame for the class library. What's up to you, Steel? You already bought it, right? Yeah, it what do you say, Odian? When I bought my first printer, it took me like what, maybe a month of tinkering to finally understand it before I was able to start using it. Yeah. By the way, song requests should be on. I don't know if they're working, but yeah, Bamboo is a very, very like kind of buy and plug and play, but there's still a learning curve to it. Creality, which is the brand I've used since I started, is very tinker, do it yourself, very like FOSS. There's the 3D printer world is very very FOSS in general, which is why. But Bamboo is becoming the industry standard. As far as resin goes, Elegoo all the way, in my opinion. I've never had a problem with my Elegoos. The biggest problem with doing resin printers in the Elegoo, like I said, is learning how to do the post stuff, and also the knowing what resin you use. So like, I use any cubic resin, which each different resin has a different, like, you want to burn in so many layers, you want to expose it for so much time, etc., etc. There's like a whole layer to it. But all of my Trench Crusade stuff, all of my Trench Crusade guys have been printed in any cubic resin. He's still got flash on there. Oh no, that's skin. Okay. I think. Oh, it's gonna become skin because I'm not cutting that out now. I'm gonna paint it. But these were any cubic resin. So like the first 5 layers, go for 30 seconds each on exposure time, which really is what they call burn in. And then after that, I think I did it's 5 seconds or 10 seconds per layer after that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have all the settings saved in a chart. But I would not recommend resin for a person's first time, especially if you want to do cosplay props. Cosplay props, you want to do FDM, like I said. Alright, I need to find my Crixbane base. That's what I was looking for. I will say, though, Gray, it is incredible. Oh. It's because I stood up and forgot to turn it on, Blue. I stood up to grab something and forgot to come back. You guys been talking to a disembodied professor late, base. Yeah. But it's incredibly satisfying if you get into it and, you know, figure it out. Have fun, Boo. Hey, you're gonna be at the store tomorrow? As long as everything goes well, I should still be there, because I have to go south in the morning. Yeah, I have to go, like I said, I have to go south in the morning, so as long as everything goes well, I should be there. And then I'll probably not stick around late this week and come home, and because I gotta get these guys painted. Stay for Gundam, and that's about it. This is very separated. They did kind of change the color a little bit. Okay, let me know, dude. I'll let Elcor know. Or, I guess, just text us in the group chat. Alright, so you for sure need to get done. You for sure need to get done. The rest of these get just base coded, I can live with that. Those 2 I actively need. Yeah, those are the mandatory ones that are left on the computer still. So did you beat Tomb Raider, Blue? Let's put Savage Wolf, Jayhawk. Antarctica was a lot easier. I wasn't pissed off at the boss for lunch. That's fair. I mean, think about how many times you've watched me have to walk away from something and come back and do it. Astra, yeah, the painting's real. The painting will be real to, well, as long as I don't get stuck at work late, the painting will be real tomorrow and Friday as well. Okay, Astra. There's still something jammed in this nozzle, I feel. Feels like. Luxury, wondering why do all the monsters come out at night? I drink when we want too hard. I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life. Oh, hold on, Blue. Not working. Oh, hold up. Hello, Blue. Blue. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. Not hearing Blue. Alright, hold up. I know why. 1 second. Alright, I said. Blue, speak.
Rah!
Blue is live. Blue is kill. Blue is not kill. Alright, Blue. Because I'm gonna go. Should I do. Let's do the Mackie, because the Mackie's the first battle mech.
Mackie.
Mackie.
Sorry, you said Mackie, and my brain is like, Love Live, let's go. She's the redhead with purple eyes.
I never played Love Life.
Well, it also has an anime, but...
Never watched Love Life. What do you want from me?
Blue, I do Gundam, I don't do idols.
I mean, I do Mallcross. Mallcross is just idle mecha.
But the main point is mecha.
Do you know? In fact, do you know what this originally was? Do you know? Do you know what this mech is?
I can't see it on screen yet.
Okay.
I'm behind. You keep shaking it. Was it supposed to hold a microphone? Is it supposed to be a
No,
singer?
no, it's not. You've watched the
performer?
first. You've watched Robotech, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you had.
No.
Oh. So this mech, and then two I already have painted, are actually originally and this guy, are actually originally designs from Macross Robotech. This was the Destroid, I believe it's called the Tomahawk, which in that's the Warhammer in BattleTech. I'll get the fuck in there. This is called the Archer, which it was called the Spartan in BattleTech. The Rifleman, I don't remember what it was called. That's from BattleTech. Or from Robotech Macross. Longbow is called the Phalanx in Robotech Macross. The Stone Rhino was the Koenig monster.
Oh.
The Phoenix Hawk, which I don't have here, was a Valkyrie. The Wasp was also a Valkyrie. The Stinger was also a Valkyrie, because there were multiple different versions of Valkyrie. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of early designs came from Robotech Macross. And then ones that didn't, like the Goliath was from Fang of the Sun Dogrim. The Shadowhawk was from was the Dogrim. The Wolverine was from Dogrim. Some of the tanks came from some anime too, but I don't know the tanks as well. There's a whole group of mechs. They're called the Unseen. The Crusader, which is where is he? I had a Crusader. There he is. That was the Armored Valkyrie originally. The Marauder was the evil alien commander pod in Robotech Macross originally.
I'm guessing everybody on the left is primed.
Yeah, everyone's primed.
Oh.
I have. Oh, I didn't send you the video. Hold on. I sent it to Steel.
Stealing the videos.
I might have a problem.
You have many hobbies. How is there a problem?
You'll see.
Oh no.
I don't want to prime them on the board. That's the problem. So we're going to stick them here, and I'll base coat them off the board. Because I'd like to get the Lament. And that's just my battle mechs.
Here's the table. By the way, there's some more over there.
Did you like that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Those ones over there were the ones that were specifically made as 40k jokes. Like they're all like spiky bits, and so there's one of these guys, a king crab, but he's got like spikes all over him and stuff.
Nice.
All right. Let's do. Because I'm only gonna do 3 more on here. Let's do the Templar.
The Templar.
Peacemaker, Malice, or Atlas?
Atlas.
Atlas? Okay. Or Merlin?
No, we stick with Atlas.
We stick with Atlas.
If you wanted Merlin in that group, you should have said Merlin when you were listing them off.
Would you have said Merlin?
I would have said Merlin.
Okay.
But you left Merlin out of the choices, so
I
Atlas
did.
is staying.
I did. That's on me. How did you like the new game?
The Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Why did they knock off 9? We know it's Resident Evil 9. Why did they just change it from Resident Evil 9 Requiem to just Resident Evil Requiem?
This is my Requiem.
This is my Requiem. I liked it. My favorite part is just when you're swapping between Leon and Grace, and they do a little recap, so you know exactly where you are in their in each of their stories.
Oh, the very beginning?
No, throughout the entire thing.
Oh. Yeah, you see what I meant by, like, it kind of felt like, there was, like, a time frame, like, kind of weird skip, where it's like, okay, this is obviously Grace's game, and then suddenly you're playing Leon for, like, the rest of the fucking game.
Oh, yeah. Except during that one, except for the underground lab part, where you had to play Grace again.
Yeah.
I did not like that part. I did not.
Yeah, you're saying you didn't like the liquors.
Like, the liquors were fine. It's just that my resources and what I had available was bad. And you know what really you know what annoys me? I'm glad I can take this off my things I dislike about Resident Evil 9. But as I was setting up for Tomb Raider 3, I clicked on Steam and it's like, hey, by the way, would you like to know how to change your mouse sensitivity in Requiem? You just go to the camera settings.
Just stab myself with my airbrush cleaning spike.
It's like, oh, you mean you didn't want to put that under controls, under mouse sensitivity? Because my God, when I have to go like, in order to actually get, oh my God, I can't. Oh my God.
Did you see? Did you see that Capcom announced that they're going to start focusing more on PC? So like that might be fixed in the future.
I did not.
It has been like a runaway success for them for their PC department for Resident Evil 9. So they're going to drastically up their PC dev time and kind of stop focusing on consoles as much.
Now you consoles will know what it means to have a port.
The return of the PC Master Race.
Oh man. Every single time I saw a real-time strategy game ported over to a console, I was just like, oh my God, that feels like a terrible idea.
You mean like what was it, StarCraft for N60 or for the N64?
There was StarCraft, they had Command and Conquer.
Space!
Who are you? Are you an actual person? No.
You've known me for multiple years now, you should know that.
Why do people who aren't real always show up and be like, hey, I want to be friends with you? No, you don't. Social media stuff.
I actually tried to do the initial stage of the final puzzle before stream, and I guess I didn't wait at the one part long enough because I quickly ran through to where you're supposed to be able to get the doll after that, and the doll did come out, so I was like, but I stood there for... You demand praise? Why do you demand praise? The doll didn't show up, and I was like, no!
You know, when I saw that, I actually went back and looked to see, like, did the doll spawn, but I was in just such a rush to get the fuck out.
Oh, right, you guys have primaries today. I forgot. Good job, Easy.
So, I mean, I didn't actually stand there for the allotted time because I was like, okay, I know what I need to do in order to progress with this because I saw ProfIscariot do this section.
I was standing there earlier in the lobby at work, talking to one of the administrative assistants, and the president of the company comes by, and he's like, you know, he's like a couple years older than my dad. Like he's a nice guy, but he's like a you know, very much an outdoors guy, hunting guy kind of person, and he doesn't really get video games very much. But he is like funny enough, he is an old school like sci-fi nerd. Like he's a big Star Trek fan and stuff like that. But he didn't know what I was playing. And he's like, so how'd the game go on Friday? And just like kind of giving me a little bit of shit about it. I'm like, oh, it was great. I beat it twice. He goes, you beat it twice? I'm like, yeah. In one sitting? Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have not been a very long game if you beat it twice in like, you know, like 12 hours or something. Like, sir, I was playing for 24 hours and 45 minutes. And he just kind of looked at me. He's like, in one sitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just shook his head and walked away.
Hilarious. I feel
And then
I
his
could have
dad made me
done
want to
it in
walk out.
shorter time if I didn't have to like take care of Lord Borkington
Yeah.
and also do all my own. See, you may have IRL responsibilities, but you can be like, Lunecra, take care of it. Lunecra, deliver me food, kind of situation.
I
had
only
to get
did
up and
that.
walk away.
I only did that once on Friday when she took the kids to school and picked us up McDonald's breakfast.
I'm saying like our circumstances.
They're slightly different, yes.
The only person who could support me is Doggo, and I don't think I want my Doggo be like,
Look,
hello, Blue, I have delivered you food. It might be slobbery and stuff like that and mostly devoured, but here's some dog food.
Alright, look, man, if Lord Borkington can learn how to work an oven, you need to monetize that, alright?
Lord Borkington has to take himself outside.
You're being yelled at by Middle Gremlin for what?
Oh yeah, I have to reopen Twitch because somehow while I was giving my demonstration, like how often I had to move my mouse around in order to properly aim at shit as Grace, somehow that closed Twitch for some reason. For McDonald's breakfast, we had McDonald's for breakfast. And
last time we got her McDonald's breakfast, she didn't eat it. And besides, tell her she should simply be older if she wants McDonald's breakfast. That's how that works, right?
If you want McDonald's breakfast, get a job.
Yeah, get a job, nerd. I hear her cry. I hear, what? From upstairs. I can't make out the words, but I heard, what did he say? Something along those lines. Ah, there's a big chunk of paint in my nib. That's why that was.
I'm really happy that they were able to show how unsettled Grace was in the situation, but it had not affecting gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Like, yes, we see that she has her shaky hands, but you're not like misfiring.
No, I'm holding a small piece of stop. I'm holding a small piece of my airbrush. You don't throw anything at me right now.
We don't throw. You can throw everything you want once the stream ends.
She'll be asleep by then.
Exactly.
You better be asleep by then.
Bum 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 bum.
Yes. What? Okay. You're smacking me with your bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys went to school, and me and Mommy got McDonald's breakfast because we're cooler than you. You got a 3-hour delay today. You probably won't have one tomorrow. That's a panel lining pen. So it's like a fountain pen that you put shit. You put like panel liner in, and then you like tap it, and it helps you panelize stuff more controlled. Yeah, I'm not just painting. I'm trying to clean a chunk of paint out of my airbrush nib.
Gotta make sure it's all good.
Well, I really do need a new airbrush, but I can make do with it until I can get one. It's just it causes shit like this. What I really need is to be able to basically take this one and either get a seal kit for it and completely rebuild it, or to get another one and use this one solely for priming, which is what I would like to do. Because the primer I use is fucking fantastic, but it jams your airbrush real bad. So it is kind of a pain in the ass.
Understandable.
Speaking of that, you get to decide how I paint a miniature, or a miniature for me to paint because of the subathon. Not today, obviously, because these are for an event, but
yeah, I do. I already told you what I wanted.
I can't remember. I have to look back through our chat.
A purple orc.
Oh, right. Right. Need to go buy an orc.
You don't have any orcs?
I don't. It's one of the few Warhammer armies I don't have any of.
Wow.
I have a couple of fantasy orcs, but I don't know what I'm doing with them.
But no 40k ones.
Yep. Because
understandable.
Well, remember when my one friend's father that helped teach me the game was passing away, and they gave me all of his old miniatures. He had a bunch of old the old Battle for Skull Pass orcs in there, which is a really renowned old Warhammer Fantasy set. Okay. Let's try this again. Might have to boil some water. Fridge.
I had people upset that I sold the second sniper rifle. Like,
Really?
why aren't you using the? Yeah, why aren't you using the other sniper rifle? Didn't you pick it up? It's like, yeah, I picked it up and then I sold it.
I mean, I think it is like fully upgraded. I think it is objectively better than the other one. I know that it's without the scope. You actually can use it to like cheese the tyrant fight. If you don't have the scope, so you're not looking down the scope, you can use it to cheese the tyrant fight.
Oh. Is that what you did?
No, I shotgunned him.
What did you do? Oh, that's what you did?
Yeah, I shotgunned him. What's up, Sammy?
I was trying to be like, hey, Tyrant, we're going to have a nice, cool fight. And the Tyrant dropped the car on my head. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. You deserve a
I summoned you with Epic, and you showed up just long enough for Epic to end and Sleep Theory to start, Sammy.
Epic.
If you have not watched Epic the Musical, I don't know how much you know of the Odyssey, but if you have not watched Epic the Musical, it's actually fantastic, and it's not really fully accurate to the Odyssey like book, but it's more accurate to a lot of newer translations and has been updated for the times.
Father, I've been saved by my eye poked out. Son, who did this?
Yep, there you go.
Nobody poked out my eye.
Yep, there you go.
Nobody poked out your eye. Then who am I punishing? You're punishing nobody. I'll get right on that, son. I will punish absolutely nobody.
It's like,
have a nice day, son.
It's like that it's like that text post where it's like, nobody believes me. I'm nobody. Honey, I've adopted a small girl. You've turned Sig into a grumpy skull potato? That's fairly normal though aspect, isn't it? Alright, let's see if this thing's actually fucking working now. Oh no, it's drifting to the left!
And then they felt up all the men. It's like, oh, you're not men, you're sheep.
I think they leave that part out of it, actually, if I remember right. Also, they leave out the fact that Odysseus is, in the original translation, is not faithful to his wife. He actually has kids with, Cersei and, no, it's specifically Cersei and, what's her name?
Exactly, what's her chops?
The last island. I can't remember what her name is.
I don't know. I had a very gutted Odyssey. We had the Cyclops part. We had the my men are now animals, and this lady wants to have kids with me part.
I read I read one of the translations, actually like 3 of the translations in college.
Ma'am, I would like to go home to my real wife now. Can you turn my men back into humans so we can go home? Fine.
Have fun, Sammy. Customize Bongo Cat to look at OBS to look like Sig's Lich. Grumpy Skull Potato. Amazing. Amazing. How does he feel about this aspect?
Oh boy. And then of course Scribdus and Chernobyl, the multi-headed thing in the cave, and
Charybdis.
The whirlpool of mouthiness.
Yes.
You know, when I looked at the Nergigante thumbnail picture for the Monster Guide and Monster Hunter World, you know what I thought of? I thought of lavas.
I can see that.
No trigger.
I can see that. Surprised you didn't just summon easy with that.
I have yet to actually receive any of my 14-page story yet. Nergigante. He has used it as his stream avatar for a few streams now. It brings me so much joy.
It's amazing. It's fucking beautiful aspect. I'm so proud of you. All right, well, there's the one base coat. Now I must highlight them.
You know what really annoys me?
What?
This is on me. This is not the actual game's fault. This is on me. I did not know that when you fought Hunk. Guys,
the
spoilers,
commander,
by the way. Yeah,
the commander.
When you fight the commander.
It's not actually. It's not confirmed to be Hunk. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Excuse me, but when you do the finger dance, when he does the finger dance when he snaps Leon's neck, you can't tell me that's not him.
Well, actually, I saw a really funny theory that about it not being Hunk, because the character you play in Umbrella Chronicles, which has been revealed to be fully canon, is like basically a Hunk fanboy to the point where he models himself entirely after Hunk. And people are saying it might be it might be the character from that, which would be really fucking funny, meaning that you're playing a fucking the commander's a Hunk fanboy and like not actually the man.
Excuse me?
What
game?
Umbrella Commandos or Umbrella Corps.
I was under the impression that was not considered canon at all.
They canonized a ton of shit in Resident Evil 9 from it. Xenos apparently came from it originally.
That sounds like bullshit.
I only
I'm
learned about
sorry.
the existence of this the other day. I didn't even know this game existed. But it's
Oh, I
apparently...
knew the game existed, but there are things like, oh yeah, go kill Leon S. Kennedy because that's totally canon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, guys, Umbrella Commandos is canon. That's why you're playing as Leon S. Kennedy, the guy that they killed in that game.
Put a picture pick of it in the Discord. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I said, I didn't even know this game existed until Thursday?
Look, I'm still kind of pissed off that they're like, oh yeah, we didn't actually launch a nuclear weapon, nuclear missile took out Raccoon City. We changed our mind. That annoys me.
I
What
mean,
annoys me about it is this is like that's like my highest level of annoyance on all this fucking shit that you keep retconning in Warcraft.
that was retconned back in 6. That's been retconned for a while. Like, that's not a new retcon. Oh my god, this fucking thing is completely jammed now. God damn it.
I don't remember that at all. Where does it say it in 6?
I don't remember.
You can't say it happened in 6 when they retconned it and then not have.
I want to say yeah, yeah, because I have that. I know it was definitely retconned by RA2 Make, but they call it a high yield thermobark weapon. This fucking thing is completely jammed again. What did I do with my wrench? Sorry, I fucking love this one.
Okay.
When was it?
It says here that it was actually RE3 Make that retconned.
It was 3 Make that retconned it.
Yeah, because you don't even know it's going to get nuked in 2. The nuking doesn't even happen in 2.
Right, because there's a whole day after 2 ends that Jill has to deal with.
Yes.
Right.
Because 3 takes place before and after 2.
Yeah,
because they blew it up in 2.
Well, right, because the thing that blows up in 2 is just the fucking nest. Which, by the way, I was gonna lose my shit if they called Ark Nest 3.
You know, I started doing stupid stuff like, oh my god, Ark, like an Ark Thompson, like Leon's friend from Resident Evil Survivor?
Was that Dead Aim?
Yes, that was Dead Aim 1. But they didn't call it Dead Aim, they called it Survivor, and then everything after that was Dead Aim 2, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I never played that one. It seems ask her to marry.
So what about okay? I want to. I haven't actually gone through and seen your perspective yet, like I've done with Dispatch so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious about a few moments that I didn't get to see. Number one, what do you think of the giant spider?
I think my actual response, my response was, oh look, a black tiger! Yay! Like, it was more fanboyism because I fucking love the spider monsters.
I was just talking. I remember I was talking about it. Like I don't remember if you were
I
present or
was there
not.
when I walked in right as the spider jumped on you.
Yeah, I was like, because I saw the webs. Like, okay, maybe I can believe that this is residual leftovers from the thing, but there's no way. And then I see the spider coming off the highway. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then as Leon's running away, and kind of like, I'm just kind of like, and they said what excuse did they have not to have giant spiders in Resident Evil 2 make? Clearly, this is a good example of what terror these things could bring if you actually put them in that one.
Did you see what the very first mod that the community released for it was?
What's that?
An arachnophobia mod.
What?
The very first mod released for Resident Evil Requiem was an arachnophobia mod.
Oh, really?
It turned the spider off, or the other one was. Oh, my phone's apparently not charging.
I hate when that happens.
Or we got the Thomas the Tank Engine spider.
Oh, I see the photo of Grumpy Skull Potato. That's interesting. I can understand why, though.
Yeah. That's fucking amazing aspect. I love that.
Thinking on it, upon reflection, I feel like most of my deaths with Leon were just me thinking I was good, but I was not good.
Told
I
you.
was doing a lot of I was doing like a nonsensical trying to parry and be cool and flashy, and then the game's like, how about no?
That's amazing. I told you my most of my deaths were me trying to pull a regular ProfIscariot and melee everything.
I kind of was doing that too. Actually, that we need to circle back because we got off topic. We started talking about Operation Raccoon City, which is the actual title of that game, not Operation Umbrella Commandos. But this is, I mean, I did not know that he dropped his axe and you could actually pick that up.
Oh yeah, it's like the mortal word or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Mortal
Mortal
Edge,
Edge or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Fuck. My airbrush is being weird again. Yay!
I actually really hated the room right before that boss fight because those little mini guys were just such a pain in the ass to deal with.
Which one? The spiders?
No, the guys before the commander fight.
Oh.
The elite troopers.
Yeah. Oh, I
With the
died
gun.
a ton there.
I hated that. I did not like that because of how much damage those guys were doing, and they were like high damage 3 burst shots. What the fuck, man? I call bullshit on that.
Yeah, I died a lot there. That's good. This isn't fucking flowing at all. That's fan-fucking-tastic.
Everybody did enjoy Leon driving up the skyscraper, though.
Fucking Victor is one of the best villains they've made in ages. I love that man so much. And like Divine and I were talking about this today because I sent him what I sent you, like my feelings, and like him and I and he agrees. But like he pointed out the fact that like Victor was fucking amazing as he was. If he had any more screen time, they ran the risk of ruining him. And I'm like, you're not wrong. You actually are not wrong at all about that.
It's kind of like Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
I have to wonder at what point they were actually working that Leon got implemented. Was he? I have to wonder if it was always there, or if it was just kind of like a thing where it's like somebody was like, "We have to make sure we make money. Put somebody familiar in there that the fans love."
Well, the game was originally designed as a multiplayer open world exploration game. Where
What?
Yep. They originally were going to make it as a open world multiplayer exploration game where you went back to basically ruins of previous areas in the franchise and explored those areas for like leftover parts and stuff. And they decided after Umbrella Corps failed so hardcore that they were going to pivot away from that because like our player base wants a single player experience.
Honestly, that's the first I've ever heard of that.
I was reading a whole article about it earlier. I'll send it to you later.
Yeah. For me, it was just like, they should, like, my first experience was just like, oh yes, here's your character walking down a spooky hallway with curtains blowing, and then at the end there's a door and it opens and in comes the girl, and that was it. And then it was just like, Capcom is like, Resident Evil needs to go back and just be scary and horror because that sells.
I mean, you have personally heard me rant about why I love Resident Evil 7 so much.
Yeah.
So like, you know how I feel about that. Who the fuck are my reams? I don't know where they are!
Oh no.
Where are my airbrush reams? Gasp, I agree. God damn it, Blue. Kill all of us.
So, what were your thoughts when you swapped over to the modern gaming experience from classic experience?
Wasn't that different? Ammo was more common. Healing items are far more common. It's very obvious that the quote unquote standards are actually two separate difficulties. Modern is normal mode. Classic is hard mode, and then Insanity is very hard mode. And then obviously casual is easy. Okay, let's try that again.
How did you break down your I guess your stabilizers and your steroids?
Maxed out stabilizers, and then whatever else I got became steroids.
Okay, so you did the same thing I did.
What do you mean it makes her shoot better? Well, yoink.
I don't need more health if I kill it faster.
I was talking to Divine earlier, and he's like, "Did you do any of the challenge runs yet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm kind of trying to half-ass work on the no heal run." And then I'm like, "But I'm already at the point where like I kind of feel like I need to heal, so like I'm just gonna do as much as I can on this run to try to unlock unlimited ammo, so I can do a no heal run where I'm just Grace running around with the Magnum, going, "All right, bitch, boom,
let's go." Yeah. Yeah. The amount of times I like, as soon as like I started seeing these challenges, and then I like, you beat the game, you're like, okay, what are the challenges? And it's like, okay, cool. And then you look over and you see like unlocks, and then you see the unlocks have infinite ammo. It's like, you know what, challenge? I'll get to you after I unlock all this infinite ammo first.
The one challenge that I actually did not think about, like I knew there had to be a way to kill the one. I'm trying to not be super big spoilery, I'll let you know, hey guys, I did 2 playthroughs of Resident Evil Requiem on Friday. You should go watch those. Well, the second one's live on YouTube because my stream key fucked up and no one pointed it out for me for 2 weeks. But and
Say that again?
my stream key for YouTube was fucked up, so all of my streams were not dual streaming for 2 weeks, and I didn't know about it until Lunecra pointed it out on Friday. I was just about to finish my first run, and she pointed it out. I was like, oh, that's why that I haven't heard anyone from there. So I had to recreate my stream key for YouTube. But the very first big monster obstacle that Grace comes up on that after being freed into the greater hospital.
Oh, a certain somebody who occasionally looks over his shoulder while you're trying to push this thing.
Yeah. Actually, Blue apparently you pointed out ultimately. Lunecra just said. Yeah, a certain monster that is worrying about what's for dinner.
Yeah.
I knew he had to be killable. I just assumed that Leon had to kill him. I didn't know Grace could. Until I saw one of the challenges is to kill him as Grace. Another one of the challenges that a monster I didn't know was killable. The big fat zombies.
Yeah.
The one that walks through the hallways.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't know that was killable.
Oh,
one of the challenges is to kill it as Grace.
I know.
Because you did it, didn't you?
Because I did it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I saw that you had actually completed those, so I was going to say. So I didn't realize that you had done them after the fact.
I did them Sunday when I was at work. Because I was like, okay, well, how do I kill this dude? So I literally made a reload right before I unleashed him. And I had, like, 7 Magnum rounds and hemolytic converters and stuff. I'm like, alright, we're gonna see what the easiest way to kill this motherfucker is. The easiest way to kill him is sneak up behind him, and it takes 3 of the fucking...
Yeah. It takes 3 of them.
Yep. But what's way more fun is to hit him with the hemolytic thing, run down the hallway, and just fucking unload the Matilda... Not the Matilda, the rapid-fire 30-shot one. I can't remember what it's called. The one that you have to unlock from New Game Plus.
Gotcha.
Because that was way more fun. Because I got to laugh at him trying to stumble down the hallway while I'm just unloading magazine after magazine to him.
My impression was literally that it was like, when I found out, when I finished them, I was just kind of like, you know what, I wonder if Troff just shot them to death.
No, I actually tried to conserve ammo. You know, you would be proud of me. I tried to conserve ammo in my first run because I wasn't sure how prevalent it was going to be. And I basically did a couple, I did my normal run and gun, for the first about 3 minutes with Grace, realized how crappy her guns were, and went, well, we're going to do the Resident Evil 7 route, where I try to avoid fighting the mold as much as I can.
It was only after I finished my playthrough that I saw things I think, you know what you're supposed to do with the zombies, is Chris? You shoot them, you shove them down, and then you run the fuck away.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I mean, that makes sense, but...
Well, except the first thing I did was, the first thing I did with her, at post-game was unlock the infinite knife, so I would shove him down and then stab the shit out of him. And then when they start to get back, I either keep stabbing because I know they're about to die, or I, step back and shoot them again and push them back over to stab the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Look, I know what I'm about.
I think all I did, I think I just,
Oh, it's also very nice that Leon finally has his Chris moment, but go ahead. I'll explain that in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. I think I was doing my best to avoid zombies, but there are just some that are just, They were just like, all right, you need to go away because you're annoying me.
Leon
Like
finally got
that.
his boulder puncher moment.
What was the boulder punching moment?
For Leon?
Yeah.
Dude was parrying a super tyrant with a fucking hand hatchet.
Oh.
And like you can parry the rockets too.
He didn't throw any rockets at me though.
He didn't.
The cutscene.
He fired or he threw one at me in the first fight when I did it the first time. He did not throw any at me the second time when I was on Modern. He only threw one against me in Classic. And I hear
the car and killed me. I was just like, Requiem. You are dead now.
Oh, I only had 3 Magnum rounds. So
I had 20. No, I had 37.
Yeah, I was watching you a little bit yesterday before stream, and I was like, oh, Blue's got a lot more ammo than I did at this point in the game. I don't know what mode you were playing on.
I was playing on Modern.
Okay, Modern. All right. Yeah, okay, I was probably about that on Modern. Classic is very ammo scarce. It's very Resident Evil 0 and 1 ammo scarce.
Like, once I started learning the parry mechanic, I would just use that as much as I could.
I actually can't wait for Krim to play it, because Krim is, like, obsessed with parry. I don't know if he's going to, but Krim has always been, like, parry obsessed. Like, he fucking loves games where you can parry it, right? But he hates horror games.
Sekiro, right?
He has played Sekiro.
Okay, I have to make sure, you know.
I think, well, he owns Sekiro.
That is the parry game.
Yeah, he owns Sekiro. I don't know if he's played it, but he is obsessed with parrying, and like, but he doesn't really like horror games.
You know what? I was getting so enthusiastic with Leon parrying that I tried to parry as Grace and it failed. I'm like, why is this not working?
I did the same thing.
Like, why is this not working? Oh wait, that's right. I'm Grace.
The one room with the liquors and hi? You okay? Lunecra was behind me, but she didn't say anything and scared the shit out of me when I turned my chair a little bit. What is like? Oh, the room with at the end with the shipping containers and the liquors.
I hated that room so much.
You know what I did in that room?
What did you do?
On my second run, because I knew it was coming up, I crafted as many acid vials as I could, and I just walked in and just did an old like Counter-Strike maneuver, just ran through, tossing them left and right.
Okay. Well, you had hindsight.
I did have prior knowledge that time.
After dying the first time, I threw a bottle at the zombie in that little center area that you have to cross over. And then
that smell is gun cleaner, because I use it. It's gun solvent I use on my airbrush. Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So I threw the bottle over there. Unfortunately, I got one of the initial liquors, but it's fine because they don't both patrol over there, but I would really like to have gotten more. And then I just threw acid at them, and then, you know, I guess kind of patrolled around. I wish I could kill more, but, you know, I didn't have knowledge of mouse sensitivity increasing issues.
You're like so mad about that.
I am so fucking mad about that. Anyways, okay. Yeah. I'm also pissed off because I left one of the Mr. Raccoons that I missed was in the room at the end, and I freaked and ran out of that room because the AI was like, wham, wham, wham. I'm like, there are 4 fucking liquors outside. I gotta get out of here now. They're gonna hear that alarm and run in.
I don't know where they are, but I have 5 Mr. Raccoons I didn't find.
I have 3 left.
I also need to figure out how to get back to the first umbrella,
Yeah?
Sorry, give me a sec.
The first umbrella?
The first umbrella container.
That's the one you missed?
Yeah, the one before the spider.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering why you had that one. Oh,
I'm not sure how to get back to before the boss arena.
okay. You want to know how to do that?
Sure.
All right. So you know the side door at the gas station.
Yeah.
And you know how you drop that, you get that crane to drop that little makeshift bridge to cross back over the first camp.
Yeah.
Over that ditch.
Yep.
Before that, there's a generator that you can pour some gasoline into, and you go through that gate, and you go up with scaffolding, you cross over, and there's like a truck over there, and you can also unlock that to get back to the first camp, the little BSA camp there.
Yeah, okay.
But
I know to get back to the BSAA camp. Yeah.
But to the right of that truck, where you unlock that chain link fence, there's a little drop down. You go that drop down, that takes you back
are you
into
talking about
system
are you
on
talking
other
about the
side.
construction?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I found my way back to the body, but I couldn't find my way outside of there.
The body of what?
The spider. Are you okay?
Oh. So the spiders to your left when you come out.
I'm good. If you want to go get it though.
TV.
She talk about.
Oh. TB got it.
What? Are you okay? You want to bed when the kids start? She's not feeling good today. Yeah. Yeah, and the explosion factory was active today, so.
Gotcha. I need to see.
Yeah, tomorrow between 8 and noon is when the water heater repair guy is supposed to be here to put the new water heater in. I'm sure it's going to be closer to 8:30 or 9. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Some part 1. Got it.
I'm gonna try something quick.
Some killing shit. Did I not go back? I thought I did. I did. Okay.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
I don't want it'll mess up the rest of my paint. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
gonna use the fountain pen method, but I've got to press too hard for it to release into these, and it's gonna mess up the other paint. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, when you say the construction site, could you be a little more specific?
Okay, so right by where you drop the shipping container to run back over to the first camp.
Yeah.
There's the gate. If you're facing the first camp to your right, there's the gate there. That's got like a crane and shit. That you're talking about right next to there, right?
All right. Let's say the campus to your right, where the little warehouse, the logistic warehouse is. In front of you is the little tunnel that you have to take initially to get to the Cedar Creek apartment.
Okay.
And to the left, you have that little ditch where you have to drop that makeshift thing from the crane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the construction thing is to the right of the ditch. It's it'd be easier if I could show you, but like I don't have a save right there. So the crane you use to drop the the thing over
Yeah.
the ditch.
Uh-huh.
There's like a shipping container you climb up on right next to that crane.
There is. Hmm.
I believe it's through one of the generator gates.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
that where
yeah.
you're talking?
I don't remember the shipping container.
I
Let
don't
me
know. I don't know
look.
how many manual saves you have.
Like the closest manual save. I probably like here's probably my saves. Leon in the lab. Grace in the lab.
Yeah, because once you go
Waking up to reality. No,
waking
not waking
up.
up to reality. Sorry. Grace at the water treatment plant because after what happened with Leon there, I was like, and I shot the thing, and then I remembered you said something about there being multiple endings, and my brain was like, is this a deciding factor of actually shooting Emily here? Is that a deciding factor to an ending thing? Do, do, what would happen if I don't shoot her? Would the same thing happen, or would I just die? So I left a save there, which is annoying because I would have to redo the entire water treatment facility
Boss fight.
first. Yeah.
I mean, to be
Before
fair,
I
it's like
could
a
figure out.
5-minute boss fight, though. It's not that bad. It's probably the easiest boss
Eh,
fight in the game, I would say.
yeah, but I feel very intimidated in that little. I was also trying to save ammo because I didn't realize that
You don't need to actually
Grace
shoot
would
her.
lose. I know, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, but I let me rewind this part because the area is fenced in. There's like a freight truck that you can open up the back of, and you have like a little zombie fight over here.
There's a hatch in the ground right next to a chain link fence that opens up right by the BSAA thing, right?
There's no shipping container over here. It's a freight. It's a cargo truck. It's a freight truck.
I'm gonna have to look.
There's no container in here.
Okay, that's probably not where I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, there's no BSAA thing.
No. That's not that's not what I'm talking about. That's that where you go back to get the first one.
Oh yeah, this is how you get back. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about. I know there's not one there because there's one right across the street from there.
Current
The one you
time.
get the motorcycle out of is right across the street from there.
The one with the motorcycle's at the first camp.
Yeah, and the
It's at
first.
the camp. Yes. All right. So the one with the motorcycle is at the actual camp.
I actually did
Um,
go in there at one point in the drop down into the I just don't remember if it was first or second playthrough.
all right. Let me paste and see if I open this. It opens properly. Okay, yeah, this is the proper spot. All right. So we're at that time frame. Let's see how long this takes to get through. So I go through the gate. Oh yeah, that's right. I was futzing because I was like, what was the last thing I need to make as Leon in order to
Oh,
get that
I
achievement?
gotta do that one too.
Climbing up the ladder. To my left is a little small case with some ammo in it.
The little churros if you want. They still have them. No, that's not a big deal.
Then I jump down.
Okay,
There's nothing there.
that's fine.
I
Whatever
go
you want to
around
do,
this
love.
trash bin, get some scrap.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay to go? Okay.
And this is the area we fight the zombies. There's the truck in the center. To the right is the hatch. To the left is, and yeah, there's just a bunch of supplies around. And there's the gate in front of the truck that you open up and you can get back to the camp.
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking of. It's just I guess I didn't go far enough.
Yeah, you go down the hatch. Hold on. Let me go.
Yeah,
let me
I don't
pull
have
up
any
here.
manual saves in that area either.
Well, I just sent you a link to my stream where I actually go down there.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
All right, you come down here. There's the thing at the ditch underneath the makeshift bridge. And there's the Mr. Raccoon that you shoot with a sniper rifle.
That's probably one of the ones I'm missing.
And there's the ladder that goes back up, and then I walk past it. And there's a door, and now we're in the subways.
Oh, speaking of that, you know what the second mod that people did was?
What's that?
Put both of them in bunny suits.
Of course. And now we're back in the subway. Yeah. And when does this start? There. Yeah, I get back to it's like I just kind of like started like right before I go enter in the area. And then about 5 minutes later you'll see I'm in the actual subway again.
Yeah, I need to get there. I have
you end up on the other go ahead.
Well, I've got a casual playthrough that I'm just kind of dicking off in to like test things in, and I'll get there with that one because I'm trying to get the final puzzle stuff triggered on that one so I can get that.
By the way, did you see Tofu?
You had Tofu in the Raccoon City Police Department. He's like standing outside.
Yeah.
He's
I
all.
was so excited when I saw that.
I thought he was a stone at first, but I don't think I pointed it out. I think I noticed it when I was just screwing off in there off stream.
Yeah,
I didn't explore the I also didn't explore the police department super much.
I apparently missed quite a number of things because I definitely did not open the case in the Stars Armory. I tried a
Hey,
bunch
Kiki.
of different
Cheers.
I tried a bunch of different password combinations, but then I was like, okay, I'll find a file that'll tell me exactly how to open this.
You know what it is?
What?
There's a callback file. That's a callback code. It's RRR.
What?
It's you're talking about the case in the armory?
Yeah.
It's RRR.
Is that an actual file that says that, or
you have to find the picture in the library. I'm not going to tell you what picture it is, but you'll understand when you find it. Because you know what you get out of that case? Or do you want me to not tell you, or do you want me to ruin it?
Don't tell me.
Okay, it's a gun charm. I'll tell you that, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay. That's fine.
Kiki, thank you for checking out the Unabridged Trilogy of the Dumple for the class library. What's up, nerd? You wanna mess with someone really bad?
What?
Kiki Kiki has been sending me like Leon Kennedy thirst traps, like, nonstop. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was trying to let's see. I was trying to remember what charms I had. I got the Chinese takeout charm.
Yep.
I got the Lucky Skull charm.
Yep.
I
didn't get any charms until the second playthrough.
Oh, really?
Yep. I didn't look for them either.
I mean, to be fair, you were talking about how you didn't know how to kill one guy, so I understand why you didn't get the Chinese takeout one.
Yep.
Let's see, what else did I get? I know I got the I think it's like a, what is it? I don't know if it's like a hot sauce or if it's like a beer. The bottle shaped charm that Leon can use on his gun.
I did buy the Claire charm.
I did not buy any of those. I haven't done a second run, so.
I mean, you buy it with the in between points.
Yeah, but don't you unlock that after? Oh wait.
Yeah, you buy it and then it's in He has it when you go to upgrade the gun.
I did not. I don't have the deluxe edition, so I had to unlock it normally, like a normal person, which requires you to beat the game first.
I did beat the game before I unlocked it. I didn't buy the deluxe edition upgrade until after I beat the game.
Well, you were saying I should have remembered. You said you didn't get anything until your second playthrough.
Yeah. That's for the Princess TikToks, but Princess.
I'm trying to think what else I unlocked.
Oh, Princess.
I got the cute teddy bear charm.
I don't have that one.
You want to know where you get it?
Sure.
You remember where Ada imprinted the Mr. X in the the underground garage in RPD?
Yeah, the one that's flooded now.
That's not the RPD garage.
Oh, the RPD garage. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Could you explain to me which garage Ada imprinted a Mr. X into in Resident Evil 2? Was there another parking garage?
Okay,
that we were in?
I just said I didn't explore. I didn't super heavily explore the police department. So I went into the hallway with the stars hallway. I went into the liquor hallway, and then basically the library, and that's it. Those are the only rooms I really heavily explored there.
Well, I recognized that we were outside on the backyard.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. If I turn over here, that should take me down to the ramp where we left the RPD in the first game with the parking permit. And lo and behold, it's there. That's how you get to the underground garage, because they mentioned in a file when you first show up, hey guys, we have 3 locations where we have good stuff, and one of them happens to be the underground parking garage of RPD.
Well, so the way I looked at it is basically the first playthrough I was trying to I was like engrossed in the story, so I wasn't super exploring because I was like really engrossed in the story. The second playthrough, I just was trying to see if how much I could beat my initial time by. So I wasn't super exploring because I was curious about that. So the now my next playthrough, which I'm kind of just like doing as I have time, is gonna be let's see what all I'm still missing and try to find it, because like there's 2 files I'm still missing. They're in Raccoon. I think they're probably in the police station.
Maybe it depends on where they're positioned. I am missing the very first file in the game.
I can tell you exactly where it is, because you're never gonna get it if you don't.
I know it's like you pick it up before you find that fucking missing poster.
You pick it up before you even walk into the before you even walk into the hotel.
Prof, that missing poster is not even outside the hotel. Period.
Okay, when you're walking past the in the very beginning, you have there's a lady that's like reading a poster on the side of a bus stop. That's the first file. You have to wait for her to move.
Oh. Yeah, I think the missing poster I looked at was near the car that has 2 parking tickets on it.
Oh, yep.
You'll get another one of the charms I have when you open up your missing BSAA container.
Yeah.
The other one I got was I assume you did Barry's scavenger hunt.
I did not.
Okay, that's another charm you're gonna get.
Those are probably the files I'm missing. I found one of them, but I didn't like just read it. I was like, okay, this is a later thing.
Both photos are right next to each other.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, this is a later prof problem.
I ain't got time to look for treasure. I'm here for plot.
Well, I didn't explore the like I said, the first time I was just like, all right, because I was actually a little annoyed by the time I hit Raccoon Police Department, because of the part where we were looking for the detonator, and I'm like, that it just was. I like it. Like now that I like am removed from it, I liked it, but it just felt unnecessarily long at the time.
I feel like no matter what, when I hit that part after the spider boss is dead and you go up and you're like, oh, you need to collect the detonator parts. I'm like, oh my god, with this again. I honestly feel like that's the part that would be like, oh, this is why I didn't immediately jump back into 9 again, because I knew I would have to deal with this shit.
I have so much fun. Like, I actually reloaded 4 or 5 times when I was just doing like my own little off stream, like, screwing around. I reloaded 4 or 5 times just to keep dropping zombies from the fallen over skyscraper.
Oh,
I was just
that part was, I did like that part, but you know, the whole package deal of that particular area was just like, ugh.
I was just like sitting there and like I just would drop the zombies, I'd cackle, and then I'd refresh it. I'd drop the zombies, I'd cackle, and I'd refresh it.
It was so funny for me because at that point somebody asked me if there was fall damage, and then I shot the floor and didn't realize it was connected to my panel as well. I didn't realize there were like 6 panels connected together, and I was on one of those panels.
You know what else is really fun about that part?
Yeah.
Just toss a grenade.
Oh, I did that on my second after I fell. I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just take care of these guys, because no, I didn't throw the grenade. I blew up the guy with the grenade.
Okay.
He did the grenade for me.
I just tossed a grenade out into the middle and just dropped the whole floor. And then Coco and Kiki saw my supervillain persona come back out again during the mortar part. There's a clip that
I love that bit.
There's a clip that Coco took, and I'm like, it reminded me of the clip you took of me punching alligators in 7.
I swear that there was definitely punching alligators was one. Number 2, I know there was a second one from a completely different game where you were cackling like a maniac, and I'm just like, this is your professor too.
I feel like, yeah. My evil ass laugh? Yeah, no, it's been pointed out to me that when I genuinely think something is very, very funny, I become a Batman villain.
So I feel like if that patch happened again in that clip, if it was me, I would have titled that "This is your Professor 3."
Fucking love this song. There's a couple times that's happened, actually. I feel like there was once when you and I were doing a game together, maybe with like everyone else, where that happened. Because I think it was like both of us releasing the supervillains. Because you got a supervillain ass laugh sometimes too.
Oh, I practice.
Oh, I know. You've mentioned this before.
I like it funny too, because what was it? I was talking with Disaster, and I was like talking about like how like evil blue persona and Disaster, like, no blue. When I think of evil blue, I think of evil blue whenever you do like or that, you know, the evil laugh when you know you're just plotting somebody's
demise.
Time. Yeah. Like the giggle grumman emoji.
That is kind of what I picture. The other really fun one that I think it was when we were doing Remnant 2, I think, with and when that fucking person that like killed us a couple times that you led us to, that was on like this cliffside.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it was a trap.
Yeah.
Who did lead us to a trap?
Yeah. And you just started cackling.
Trust me, guys. This is where I died. Avenge me.
You know what actually came up again the other day?
What's that?
Fern, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I'm just here hanging out with my friend Blue Whisper, painting some battle mechs and talking about our mutual love for Okay, no problem. Been lurking? Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, though. I hope you have a good day. Our Resident Evil 6 run through.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how you doing over there, Blue?
That was a time and a half.
That was so fucking funny. That's still probably my favorite piece of art that Mew ever made.
You getting carried away by a zombie and me chasing after. Oh wait, no. I remember the chainsaw bit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
my
was
brain thought of the elevator. My brain went to the elevator part.
The elevator clip where you're fighting for your life, and I'm just like la da 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 da.
You're just like, I would really like to join Blue's fight, but I have no idea how to get there, and I'm just all over. I'm just like trying to deal with everything. That I'm just like,
that
why
clip.
isn't Prof here yet?
That clip, from my perspective, is so fucking funny because it's literally me just having a nice elevator run, and in the back of you say, and it's just me like, do. This music's really nice, and you're screaming in the background.
No, I remember what you mean. Like, how you doing over there, buddy? Oh, I'm fine. This is fine.
That was Ada's campaign, right?
That was Ada's campaign, yes. I was playing as Ada's imaginary partner.
Totally not hung.
Totally not hung.
I'm
just some random person who, if they die, Ada just suddenly has an aneurysm and falls over dead.
You know, so they use the model viewer to show that Leon puts a wedding ring on in the one ending.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
And I don't think he's married to Ada.
Nobody has actually theorized that, actually. Everybody said, most people I've seen have said that it's Claire.
I've seen a lot of people say Sherry, and I'm like, I really hope it's not Sherry.
That would be weird.
Considering he's basically her adoptive big brother / dad.
Yeah.
But she's wearing like a matching set ring, but it's on her pinky.
The other two theories I've heard are, number one, my favorite, it's just a ring he didn't sell to the merchant in Resident Evil 4.
That's amazing. I love.
And the third one is just some random it's just a random normie person. It's just a random normie person we don't need to know about.
I've seen Ashley, Hunnigan, and Claire are my three like guesses.
I don't think Ashley at all.
Those are the only.
Hunnigan, I would make sense to me though, because I feel like they had a bit of flirtation going on in 4 and 6.
I just carameled myself.
Oh no.
Be back in a minute.
Hello, chat. It's just us now. Tell us how you really feel. What colors do you think Prof should actually paint his models tonight?
I can hear you.
I know you can.
And I have a canon color scheme for my people.
Would you have preferred if I said, hello, chat? You know any slurs?
Jesus Christ.
I have seen a clip or two. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I think my guesses would be Hunnigan, Ashley, or Claire.
Out of that list, I would only remove Ashley from my guesses.
It's funny.
But oh, go ahead.
It's funny because like I know him and Chris are friends, but also like every time they run into each other, they pull guns on each other. So the image of like, ah, yes, the Redfield family Christmas party. Make sure that Leon and Chris are know each other are here first.
I saw a clip earlier that was like, you know what? We all really love Resident Evil games, but you know what we don't like doing? We don't like replaying them immediately because there's always one part in every Resident Evil game that is just like, oh yeah, this is why I don't want to play it again immediately.
Which one is that part for you for like the other games?
Let's see here. I haven't really played. Do you want me to just do in general or every
Yeah,
single
sure.
title I've played to include like
Um,
OG variations?
either or.
All right. I haven't played Resident Evil OG enough for me to feel like I have a spot for that.
The Neptune.
But in remake, it's definitely yes, it's Neptune.
Neptune and both.
The Agua Ring.
Yeah.
The Agua Ring. The mine shaft with the rolling boulders is a runner up.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. Okay.
For Resident Evil 2,
OG or remake?
honestly, I don't think there's any spot in OG that makes me feel that way. Probably the part where you have to play as Sherry.
Yep. The orphanage is Sherry. Yep. I agree.
There was no orphanages in the original.
Been so long since I played the original.
Sherry and Ada share the exact same gaming moments in the OG.
Oh.
They run in a little area, they push boxes, and they get the one remaining key for Claire Leon.
Oh, okay, wait, no, I know, yeah, no, I know where you are. Yeah, I still agree on that one.
And then you play them again in the sewer bit where they run and they raise a bridge or something like that, and then Leon shows up. It's like Sherry or Ada, and then the giant alligator pops out of the water.
I don't know the
But the remake, I hate the sewer section.
Yeah, the G mutants in the sewer. I fucking hate dealing with them.
Yeah. Look, I've seen many videos where people like, here's how you bait the G mutant so you don't even have to deal with them. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm not that good.
All right,
The
what
only
about
time I've ever the only time I've ever baited a G mutant is one comes out of a pipe and you just run past it. That's the only one I've ever baited. And that's just like a scripted kind of thing.
yeah, OG3?
I feel like I haven't played that. I've only really played it once, so I don't really have a spot that I can remember having any ugh with it.
The zoo.
The zoo.
Mm-hmm.
There was a zoo. I don't
A
remember no
very,
zoo.
very small zoo section. It's around this second time. It's on the way to the hospital.
You mean the park?
Or yeah, the park. Yeah.
Okay, where you fight the grave digger or
Yep.
whatever. I was gonna say the only zoo I know was an Outbreak File 2.
I feel like there was zoo animals in that one. I remember a zombie giraffe. Am I thinking about Outbreak?
That's Outbreak. No, there was never a giraffe. There was an elephant and lions and hyenas.
Oh,
There was never a zombie. There was no giraffe in 3 at all, or in Outbreak.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I very distinctly remember a zombie giraffe. But either way, that area where you fight the gravedigger.
Zombie giraffe. Where are zombie giraffes? They brought it up in Resident Evil 5, in Resident Evil 6, and nothing in Resident Evil 3 at all.
I don't remember where I got that from then.
All right, so what was the next one you said? Oh yeah, the 3 make.
3 make.
Um,
Curious if yours and mine are the same with 3 make.
I would probably go with the sewers again because I hate insta-kill enemies and I really hate the gammas. Especially when my second playthrough, I actually got fucking killed by a gamma because it walked up behind me. I was so jump scared by that moment.
Sounds right. Carlos's hospital bit, the hospital siege. I fucking hate it.
Oh, the hospital siege?
What about, we skipped
I
0.
can see that. 0? I mean, we didn't skip 0. 0 came out after.
I was gonna go. I wasn't going release chronology. I was going actual chronology.
Oh, 0. I would have to say the water treatment plant.
Yeah. Fuck that fucking tyrant.
I was more for the fucking frogs that can swallow you whole.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they're annoying too, but I still have war flashbacks about dodge to the left.
That was at the umbrella facility.
That was
Before
the
you even
treatment
get there.
plant.
That was still technically right before you could actually get there proper, in my opinion. Yes, the water treatment plant's on the other side of a door, but whatever. Okay, now
All right,
what? Which one
OG4.
next? OG4? I hated the part of the castle where you have to climb up using the fucking statue that you eventually run away from in a
Oh, okay.
moment.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. The Regenitors. the section where you had to use the biosensor.
No.
No, that's my least favorite.
Oh, yours. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
In OG4, it's done much better in remake, but OG4 that is my least favorite.
Let's see. Resident Evil 4 remake. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Because for me it's easy for me to think of a spot and then was that actually during Leon's part or was that actually during Ada's separate, because they're kind of mashed together for me since I played them so close together.
Yeah.
uh I'm gonna go with the maze part, the second time you go through, when you have the cultists with their little bing
Oh.
bongs that fuck you
Yeah,
over.
yeah, no, that's a good one. No, I think my least favorite is the mercenaries. The on the island where you have to deal with all the mercenaries in the run up.
Oh, the island bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Next.
Next would be 5.
Oh, we're
Well,
just not
actually,
even
we skip Code Veronica.
we're not gonna acknowledge any of the other games that happen.
I haven't played Revelations.
Well, I haven't played Revelations. I played the first part where you look at a thing on a beach. That's all I played. I didn't even get to the boat.
Yeah, I are supposed to play those at some point.
I think the first one is a single player though.
I have to look. I don't know if I really consider Outbreak Files as like they're multiplayer by nature.
You can play them solo, and
Yeah.
I mean they're technically canon since they made Alyssa Ashcroft
Yeah,
as
that's
a
fair.
character in both 7 and 9.
All right, well, my answer is to Zoo.
The Zoo. Are you counting Outbreak as one whole thing, or are you
I would count it as one whole
games?
thing, personally.
All right. Let me think, because that's a lot of ground to cover. Let's see here. Outbreak was all right. Below freezing point was okay. The hospital one was okay. Hellfire,
Wreckage.
meh.
It's possible they're both married. Someone actually also pointed out Helena from 6, but Helena is canonically 3 years younger than Sherry, so like that would be still very weird. Because Helena was born in 1989.
Could you imagine it's something even dumber?
What?
Hear me out, okay?
Rebecca?
Because this is dumb. This is dumb and stretching it for very stupid reasons. But what if Leon and Sherry are married so that way nobody can ask if they could get a relationship with them? It's just to protect themselves from bad people
they were
approaching them.
They were so tired of Chris trying to get Leon to sleep with Claire that they got hitched. Leon, fuck my sister.
They're not actually romantically entangled or anything. They just did it so that way they can beat off the other people.
Well, I mean, the other people want them to beat them off, though.
No. All right.
So Blue's over here with the crack ship.
You know what? For Outbreak, I will for Outbreak I'm gonna go with the I forget what the name of the levels, but it takes place in the subway.
I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it either.
Giant flea
Yeah,
monster.
the fucking oh god damn it, what do they call those things?
I forget what they're
Chimera?
called.
No.
Underbelly, that's the name of the
Yeah, and they're not chimeras, but they look like the chimeras from 1.
I think the small ones are called bytes, and then it's megabyte, and then it's gigabyte for the giant one.
That sounds right. It was something stupid like that.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my answer for 5. 5.
We're gonna skip Veronica.
We're
gonna skip Code Veronica.
No, we should do Code Veronica.
All right. For 5, you said 5 as a whole.
Yeah, I don't. 5 is my least favorite of the games.
Are you sure the least favorite part was not the part where Wesker threw a missile and you caught it with your face? Hey, Chris, catch, throws thermonuclear device.
Chris, think fast, fuckwad.
Honestly,
he was just like, that's true.
Honestly, at this stage, 5 is just such a material.
It is.
I would have to say the swamps with the crocodiles. No, I hated the ship. I really fucking hated the ship because that's where all the fucking Reapers were. I hated the Reapers the most.
Genuinely, actually, if I hated going through the underground ruins. Like I just hate that whole section of like having to dodge shit and like not a lot else happens. It just felt very wasted potential to me.
You know how my memory goes for Resident Evil 5?
Hmm.
We have the African village, then we have the Humvee drive, then we fight Irwin, then we're in the swamps dealing with tribal people, and then we're magically fighting the giant crab monster in a giant elevator.
Oh, I forgot about the crab monster.
And then we're dealing with Wesker and Tricell.
Chris.
Total global saturation. I mean, I know that you fight Wesker and Jill in the ruins, but my brain is like,
the 7-minute fight.
Happened. My brain is just like, yeah, that happens, but I don't know how we got there, and then how we get from there to fighting a giant crab in an elevator. But
it's Resident Evil. Do you really need to ask that question?
Yeah, my brain's like, yeah, there's a ruin section with a giant magnifying glass, but I don't remember how that even happens. Oh yeah, there's this flowers, and they're like, oh yes, this is where the progenitor virus, the origin originated. Until we decided to change our mind and make it all random. 8. Code Veronica. What's your least favorite part of Code Veronica?
Genuinely the Chris sections. I hated the whole Chris section. I would rather he just be a separate plot device, but not something we played during it.
Gotcha. I only got to Antarctica, and I don't even think I got to beating Antarctica with Claire. So from what I've played, I would have to say the training center where we first have our real fights against a bunch of Bandersnatches.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I did not like Bandersnatches.
Bandersnatch were so fucking dumb. What about 6?
Resident Evil 6? Ugh. You know what?
I don't know if it's because I play with you, but I actually really genuinely like Resident Evil 6. I could see how people were upset when it came out, but I actually genuinely like that game.
I remember the first time I played it, and it was when I played it on console, I hated it. But once I played it on PC, it was a little bit better. And I agree, I can understand why people hated it. I'm trying to think here. I would have to go with any vehicle. Definitely like the Humvee part with Chris and Pierce, or whatever his name was.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Okay. So my answer for that is I don't remember who we were playing, but when you have to go through the Chinese town on the boats and shit while being chased by the monsters. That whole section there.
Are you ready for my response for that? That was 3 separate character parts.
I thought so.
Because we did it as Chris and Pierce, we did it as Jake and Sherry, and then we had to supervise as Ada Wong and her imaginary friend.
I thought so. I fucking hated that part. Runner up for that part is just the intensely long crypt part early on at the very beginning. It felt like it dragged on so long.
Oh yeah, when we're in the underground, it's like, we're going to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
I can see that. My runner-up would be running away from Chris and Pierce's monster finale.
Just the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
I feel like okay, so the sample that the person gave when I watched the video, when they brought up 7, they just said they really, really love 7, but they absolutely also do not like playing through 7 ever again. For me, I think it's just a generic one that everybody goes with. I did not like the boat part when you're playing as a wife.
Oh, really? Mine's Lucas. I don't like Lucas's section. Main game Lucas section, not DLC. Yeah. where
Well,
you
we
have to go
haven't
through.
brought up any expanded content when we went through Resident Evil 4 with the separate ways scenario.
Well, I kind of include them combined together.
Yeah.
Although, if we want to do separate ways, the very beginning of separate ways, where you're running on the rooftops of the castle, while people are shooting you and shit.
For me, OG Resident Evil 4 separate ways was the battleship fight.
I never played OG separate ways.
You have to fucking fight a battleship as Ada Wong.
Oh my god.
That was fucking miserable. Because first of all, Salazar has a fucking navy. What the fuck, man? This is supposed to be some cult from the backwoods.
It's Spain. The Spanish were one of the most powerful military naval powers in the world at one point, so.
For remake, honestly, I don't really remember anything from it. I'll be honest, I don't remember anything from Separate Ways. Except for the part where she had to do the laser beam section that was originally for Leon.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that. And the Invincible Monster.
Yeah, the Invincible Monster was fucking annoying.
The Invincible Monster was absolutely adorable for me because we would just kind of like stare at each other and it's like, you're supposed to kill me, right? And it just felt like it's like, I am supposed to kill you, but I'm just not
ooh, pretty lady, look at me.
I'll kill you when you really mess up. In the meantime, please run away and act scared, okay? I have a reputation to keep up.
Look, my boss is watching. I need you to...
You got a real pretty mouth. Could you just scream for me? It's not for pleasure or anything. It's because it's just business.
Just business.
Yeah,
right.
I have, and like, yeah, like that's the only part I remember, and it wasn't even like it wasn't even because it was bad. It's because I had a glitch, and it was such a memorable thing, and also Ada doing a thing that was originally for, you know what? I'm gonna go with the U3 fight when you fought the mutated version.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I never played OG separate ways, so I don't know what the difference on that one is.
Well, first of all, Ada did not fight. Ada was not spending all of her time fighting bosses that were originally designed for Leon, because Leon fought those bosses.
Well, 4 was my original least favorite Resident Evil game, so
yeah.
And then the remake fixed that. What about, okay, so then we're on to 8 then.
We're on to 8.
Because no, absolutely no notes on the one where you play Jack's brother. Absolutely no notes on that. Absolutely fantastic. You could punch gators.
To be fair, I haven't played any of those. I haven't played any of 7's DLC because even though, yeah, Chris's thing is 100% free, I haven't played it, and I haven't bought any of the other. I haven't purchased any of the.
I don't even remember what that was called.
Zoe
Must Die or something.
Zoe.
Death of Zoe, that's what it was.
Yeah, Death of Zoe. How about Chris?
What about Chris?
What about Chris's DLC?
It was okay.
Part that you'd be like, ugh.
The salt mines.
That was the whole that was the whole level.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you hated Chris's part.
I did. The salt mines were real in this case.
You know what? I haven't played it, but I feel like the one part that would make me be like, ugh, would probably be the part where Chris has to navigate the tripwires so he doesn't blow up the guy, and he still fucking dies anyway.
Oh yeah, that was fucking annoying too. Yeah, we've actually talked about it. I fucking adored Nine Fury. It is my third favorite Resident Evil now. I have gripes, but all of them are mostly like personal preference kind of gripes. None of them are very none of them are like, yeah.
None of them are actually damning the game as a game.
Yeah. It's just things I would personally have liked to see more. Well, Xeno's actually one of my gripes with the game. I feel like they grossly underutilized him. Like he had a lot that he could have done, and they did not really establish him in any
I have a
proper.
gripe right now.
Go ahead.
Fury, it's Xeno with a Z, not an X. If you're gonna gripe about his name, if you're gonna gripe about the guy, at least get his name right.
Yeah, my gripe about Xeno is the fact that he was grossly underutilized and underexplained.
I'm just super disappointed we didn't actually get to fucking fight him. I don't care if he would have just been Wesker 2.0. I would have loved to fight the asshole.
I do kind of wonder.
Grace.
I do kind of wonder if that means more, like more Wesker clones are popping up. Fury, have you beat the game yet? Because I don't want to ruin something for you. Okay. I mean, it's obviously not gonna be him. I could see a DLC like Wesker clone, but bro gets his shit rocked.
You know what I was screaming during the final boss fight?
Hmm.
Where is my rocket launcher? You know we fight these things with a rocket launcher.
Nah.
That's how we end these fights.
Nah, Leon had to fucking aura farm and, you know, just one hand the fucking arms.
Sherry, where is my fucking rocket launcher? Because there ain't no fucking rail cannon in here. Which, thank God for that.
Alright, so least favorite for 8.
8 didn't have. Oh wait, yeah, 8 did have. We had the daughter's story as DLC in 8.
Yeah, you and I raced through it.
Yeah. You know what I fucking hated about Resident Evil 8?
Hmm.
I fucking hated going through the fucking Duke boss battle as the daughter. That felt so ugh.
That was kind of dumb. The Fishman area. His boss battle.
For me, if it was just the main game, I would definitely go with like the part where you have to navigate the windmills and
Oh, that was so annoying. Oh, I don't think it was the original Wesker because we burned his ass up in a volcano.
We didn't just burn his ass up in a volcano. We shot him with 2 rocket launchers.
Ain't no one surviving 2 rocket launchers, especially not in a game where people regularly survive 2 rocket launchers. You think he survived that? I mean, he'll be he BK. Perry. Yeah, no, I fucking hate dealing with the fishery section.
I know a lot of people would point at Heisenberg's factory as their least favorite.
I fucking loved Heisenberg's factory. I know a lot of people don't like the fucking propeller head. I can't remember what his name is.
I think we just. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I remember his name, but I think I call him Motorhead.
Yeah, Soldat. His name's Soldat. How else did they clone him? I mean, the dude was giving his DNA out left and right. Like,
Look, here's what happened. Xenos made a transactional thing with Wesker, and you know,
a good hard dicking.
You want cool cat eyes? You want cool cat eyes? Then you're gonna have to slurp some DNA.
Slurp DNA, huh?
Have you seen Xenos' hair? Have you seen the way he carries himself? Have you seen the way he smoked that cigarette? You know he slurped some DNA.
I mean, Excelia slurps some DNA, so.
Who was
that?
Yeah,
someone.
Oh yeah, Excelia. I remember now. I remember.
Yeah, and also Jake exists, so someone was slurping his DNA. You know, that's actually a big gripe I have about about Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I want Billy and Jake to come back, like in some capacity. Like I want them to have a seat at the table, you know? Like I would be perfectly fine even just find out that Billy was like, you know, a BSAA agent or something that just, you know, is trying to keep it on the down low. Then again, I feel like Rebecca would exonerate him.
I mean, if we're going to be fair, Rebecca should also be on the table too, because she's been MIA game-wise since 1.
Well, yeah, I feel like they don't know what to do with Rebecca, to be honest.
Hey guys, remember when Rebecca was in that movie and she did stuff?
She was the main.
I don't.
She was the main plot part of the movie, actually. The crazy, insane dude that was trying to marry her.
I wouldn't know. I never watched. The only Resident Evil movie I watched was the Milla Jovovich.
The CGI movies were good. I watched them recently. They were good.
I haven't watched them. The first Milla Jovovich movie was all right. Nemesis was like. Nemesis was definitely the part where I was like, "Are you really doing? We're really gonna go down the video game, live action movie, video game route? Is this what we're gonna do?"
I mean, to be fair, they kind of came out during the heyday of that.
Like, again, like the first movie, okay, I understand what you're going with. I can believe I will give a stretch of the imagination and call this canon. But everything after that is just like, okay, we're going this route. We're gonna go this route.
I kind of took it the same way I took the Silent Hill movie.
Feel bad about Hunk all these years. Thought maybe he had taken this professional, more noble fight. Guess not. Well, you know, if you walk away and you walk back in the room, his body's gone.
Yeah, he might still be around.
He just took a fall so Leon could look good. Leon Kennedy.
Also, it's kind of implied that he might have been one of the founding members of the BSAA. So, like, he did, quote unquote, take a slightly more noble profession, if that's true. Although then the BSAA kind of goes to shit, so.
You want to know the most disappointing part about Resident Evil 9 to me? They nerfed Alyssa Ashcroft.
Yeah?
It's like, I was on screen for 5 minutes and they fucking nerfed me. What the hell? Look, I'm not saying she was packing heat, but she was not flat. Unless that coat is very poofy.
I mean, she was also wearing baggy clothes.
Alright, if they were baggy, then okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
I meant 9.
Sure. Look, she's a B at best. But I don't know.
Blue only plays Resident Evil for the plot.
There's a reason why people like Jill.
Hi, Shiny Mew. How are you doing? I still think Jill and Chris are canonically together. How you doing tonight?
You know what makes me upset?
What?
I cannot remember Ethan's daughter's name.
Rose.
Rose. Cause like I'm sitting here trying to remember. It's like, what the hell is this? Why, that's your daughter.
The
In
ghost
your
scream
hand.
says it all. I feel that.
You
Compared to
have
who?
your daughter right there in
Alyssa?
your hands.
Oh. Compared to Alyssa Fury? No. You see. Ethan's wife was actually the normal one. She was fucking a bioweapon. As we come to find out in 8, because, you know, Ethan fucking winners. You know, that was actually a reveal that I completely saw coming, but still was surprised by. If that makes sense.
What Ethan's made out of?
Yeah. Like, it was one of those reveals that was like, I knew that he was not, you know, he did not get out of Louisiana completely unscathed, but like, I still didn't think it was going to be to that degree, because I honestly did not expect them to kill a main character off like that.
You were dead the whole time.
Oh yeah, no, in Village, Rose is actually Ethan and Mia's kid. Mia's only gone for like an hour or two at the beginning of the game when Chris shows up and blows her brains out. You know, Mia.
Yes. Mia. Ethan, we need to talk about us. We need to talk about you. Look, I'm getting a phone call from work. Can we talk about this later? Relationship goals, am I right? Chris is calling. I gotta go, babe. This is important.
Ethan, duck! That's not your wife! Alright, now that Mia's out of the way, Ethan, I need you to come with me. Claire really needs a date tonight.
What about Steve? What about Steve?
Steve's dead.
Are you sure about that? Did you check his cock? Thoroughly. It was no good.
His giant green... Oh, you never... His giant green mutated... Fury, please tell me you've seen the Chris Voiceman memes.
Oh no. Chris, I don't know if I'm good enough for your sister. I might have a... Don't worry, we'll just use lots and lots of bleach. I think that might be the problem.
So one of my friends had actually never seen the Chris Voiceman jokes. We've been playing a Goblin Mini? Hell yeah. We're doing, I'm helping run a Battletech event on Saturday, so these are all minis I need for that. I have... Those are ones I have done already. But there's 40 total. I don't think I'm gonna get them all done. You know the Chris Voiceman memes, right?
It's been a long while.
It's the Chris Redfield trying to get people to fuck his sister, but they're to the various tunes of One Piece.
No, I don't remember.
This is my Black Python. It's a custom mercenary unit color scheme. So, but I don't know how much you know about BattleTech. I'm doing all of my miniatures as this unit because they're the descendants of the SLDF, and actually took in some of the fleeing Clan Wolverine people, so they're just the faction I always play. This is Black Knight. This is my favorite battle mech, but it's Mech Warrior. The game Mech Warrior is the miniature game that spawned it. Yeah, so Black Python, Thug, Guillotine, Longbow, Highlander, Thunderhawk, Rifleman, Black Knight, Catapult, Stone Rhino.
Stone Rhino. Stone Rhino was my brother's favorite.
Rhinos are my favorite animal. This is a Savage Wolf. Actually, if you've ever seen Mech Warrior, a lot of people know this mech. This is a museum scale Mad Cat or Timberwolf, but yeah, we're normally family. What?
It's the poster child.
That and the Atlas are the poster child, which my Atlas is still trying.
Link friendly until you link something that we don't appreciate, and then you get banned.
That hasn't happened yet.
We're just warning you, though. Well, I'm warning you anyway.
Oh, the Loki. I have. Hold on. I'll post it in the Discord real quick. Let me just snap a picture of the table.
Well, yes, there is a Discord.
I do, Fury. I own at least one copy of every single mech that Catalyst Game Labs has produced.
Send the Mech Warriors. How many? All of them.
It's like 300. I have like 384 battle mechs or something like that. It's and growing. It is. Let me shift over there because it is acting up. I'm in the process of fixing it at the moment. So hold on.
I just looked at the photo and I was like, oh my god, they're falling off the table. It's like, oh wait, no, that's just the way they're shaded.
Oh, that's adorable.
What's that?
The link that Shiny posted is
Oh.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I have my eye on some possible alternatives, but unfortunately I work in tech, so there's some I have to use it for certain things from there. I'm an IT manager, so I just put it there. Fury.
Easy. Hello. You were missed. We thought we summoned you earlier, but you did not show. The magic spell was wasted.
What did Easy just send me? Hold on.
Something special and miraculous. Oh, you were here earlier? I must.
Easy was earlier, yeah.
Were you here when I chanted the magic spell, though?
Oh, I see someone else has built a mecha in Breath of the Wild. Jesus Christ.
What? Ugh.
That guy was super fun to paint. Good. She's upstairs because I gave her to my daughter. I painted blue here. I painted a goblin it's a goblin commissar I painted as Blue's model.
We call it a gremlin connoisseur now.
Yee.
Many gremlins were sacrificed Make the for the one to live. We spanned upon their
I think I
graves.
posted a picture of that on Blue Sky. Can't remember. Okay, Shiny.
I remember how you said you're gonna do one of Evil Blue with
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. I've actually been thinking of emotes for Evil Blue. I've had a couple ideas spring to mind.
Yeah.
That way I can be more expressive with Evil Blue thumbnails instead of just 3 pieces of art I have, which is sitting at a throne in 2 different poses with a chainsaw.
Fury, if that link gives you trouble, let me know. I've been trying to fix some things on it, and it's been giving some people trouble when they first join. I'm gonna see if I can't find that picture on my phone real quick.
Which one?
The picture of the gremlin I painted and then gave to middle gremlin. Or the goblin I painted and gave to middle gremlin.
Ah.
The one I did with Kukia. It's not a... I don't know if you can see the picture, really.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. And then there's the back.
Can I do this for feasibility for you? There you go.
Oh, there, here. I got you. I'm still very happy with how the green on you turned out.
Yeah. Where am I currently sitting? I have that. I have that model. It's sitting next to the Darth Vader mecha, sitting on top of my books.
Hell yeah. Welcome back.
I originally had it sitting in on my computer monitor stand, but it was just like, this is nice, but it's also in the way, and I don't want to keep accidentally smacking it.
Yeah. Well, you've seen pictures of my display cases. Like that's where, if I'm not actively using my miniatures, that's where they're going.
When spiders aren't making homes out.
That has to be trippy shit. I have a VR headset that I haven't touched in like 3 years.
I have a VR headset, but I tried hooking everything up, and it's just like, it felt like my computer's like, no.
Well, I did. I bought a Quest when they first launched. I was like, okay, cool. And then I bought a Quest 2, and then all that meta changeover and all that shit happened. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna jailbreak you and sideload stuff, and I just never did it. Because I refuse to use their apps.
Let me go check. It's underneath my bed. What are you?
It also doesn't help that my office is full of stuff at the moment. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2. I haven't played that. That's one of those games I actually do kind of want to play. That's the other thing. It's like, I want to play Half-Life Alyx. I hear Half-Life Alyx is fantastic. But I didn't want to really buy any VR games until like there was ones that weren't just gimmicks, which is my biggest problem with it.
Hey, you.
Oh, there was a VR MMO that I bought and still have yet to try. Zenith, I think it's called.
Sorry.
You're good.
What the heck's on my foot?
You know, actually, what game was really fucking good? I mean, it's a good game to begin with, but was really good as a VR game. Did you ever play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice?
I assume you're asking Fury.
Well, I don't think you have.
I haven't. I have an Oculus Rift.
Yeah, there's a VR version of it, Fury. It's really good. It's like genuinely terrifying. I mean, you can play Resident Evil 7 VR too. I think it's still PlayStation exclusive though, and I refuse to buy a PSVR. I don't even have a working PS4 anymore.
You want to know the most interesting videos I've seen popping up?
Mm.
I slept in X game in VR overnight. Like where they literally just have the game running in VR and they have their head on and they just try to sleep as best as they can. I've seen it with Resident Evil 7 and I've seen it for Alien Isolation.
Oh God.
I haven't actually watched the videos to get an idea like where they're trying to where they're doing it, but I imagine it's like they're not just like in say like Resident Evil 7, they're not like in a safe room or anything like maybe they're like in an the enemy is actually patrolling around.
The Iron Man VR was really good. Ah. Yeah, no, that sounds fucking terrifying. Imagine trying to sleep in Resident Evil VR and just hearing fucking Jack going off in the distance.
Where are you, boy? Woohoo!
Oh no, it's just like I'm home again. Where are you, boy? I'm just painting the canopies right now.
Oh snap! That reminds me. I had a moment like that where during the Resident Evil 9. I don't remember which character it was, but it was
Yeah.
just kind of like, oh no, Dad Simulator.
Oh yeah, you can tell how long
Person
it's been
getting,
since I used it.
oh,
It's so
I
dusty.
remember now.
I need to clean this. It's so dusty.
You're what? You're here.
My VR headset, it's fucking really dusty. I need to clean it.
Oh, mine's been packed away in its original because I did it. So
Mine's been
back in the
hanging.
box we go.
Mine's been hanging on command strips, like by my over by my microphone on my gaming desk.
Okay, so in Resident Evil 9, this is during Grace's part in the care center.
Yeah.
While you're still trying to, after uh before you go down in the basement area.
Okay.
And it's on the administrative side. In the chairman's office above the dining room area.
Yeah.
You know how there's that one zombie in there patrolling? He's got like a bottle of booze.
Yeah, yeah.
I never killed that guy as Grace. So when I got his puzzle box, I solved this puzzle box and I grabbed the cube and I ran out. He threw the fucking bottle at me. And he missed. And that's when somebody in my chat said, Dad Simulator.
That's amazing. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I did as well, and then my eyes went to shit. I originally wanted to be a fighter pilot. I haven't played Ace Combat since 5, I think was the last one I played. I play the shit out of mecha simulators, though.
Can I borrow this? No.
Yeah, I know 7's the last one. I don't own it, actually.
Oh, you definitely have got that.
Which one? What?
Using ink ribbon to save as a typewriter.
Oh, yeah.
Did you open every safe in the main story?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, the compare to your friends isn't there yet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, it's these are hidden achievements, so I can't compare them with you until I do it. I missed one in the lab. Not the one in the where you first encounter liquors, but the second, the
Oh, I know what
room
you're
right before
talking.
you go into the cargo container rooms. Yeah, that's the one I missed. Did you get? I
Oh,
would hope you could earn 200,000 credits if
yes.
if you're on your third playthrough.
Yes, I have.
Uh, have you cut off a liquor tongue using that Leon's hatchet?
I don't believe I have that one yet.
Okay, neither do I. Have you collected 5,000 infected blood samples?
Yes.
Have you completed the game without using the blood collector?
No, I've not done that yet.
I'm assuming you haven't done Speed Demon yet.
No. I'm waiting for infinite ammo for that.
Ah. And then, of course, I'm pretty sure you haven't done Beat the Game on Insanity.
I have not done Insanity difficulty yet.
And that's it for the Steam achievements that are hidden.
My kids use my PlayStation more than I get to, Fury. I actually only have the PlayStation 5 because I won it in a raffle.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna buy it, and then I won it like right around the time I started streaming. I'm working on unlocking infinite ammo as well because I want to do the. I don't normally care about 100% in games, but I want 100% this one. I'm like 12 achievements away. I need to find every file. I'm missing 2 in Raccoon.
I'm looking at the badges. And my first thought when I look at Sherry is I'm like looking at the little close up on her face. I'm like, oh my god, Sherry looks so kissable.
Sherry's like 40 in this game. Canonically. Sherry was born in 86, I think.
You want to know something else, Prof?
Hmm.
When we were playing Resident Evil 9, we're actually playing the future.
Yeah, because it happens in October.
It happens in October.
Yep.
Oh shit, Sherry's 40? 100%? You sure?
She was either born in she was born in 86, I believe. Yes, because Helen is young 3 years younger than her, and she was born in 89. Okay, deal.
What month was Sherry born in?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It's on the wiki.
You can't trust a wiki 100%. What badges do you have that I don't? You have Leon S. Kennedy and you have Victor Gideon. So which ones do I have that
She's
you
12
don't?
in the remake Fury.
She's 12 in Resident Evil 2.
Steel, I didn't get it, bud.
Wow. What was your favorite part about the RPD section?
Him remembering Marvy in this all these years later.
I really love the
You cut out.
I really love the music.
Music was nice. I will give you that one.
I liked it because it was like it's recognizable, but it also just enough warpage to make you like oh, new twist.
The fight music for like the like weird like bass and like the zombie growls like mixed into the was a nice touch for like the Raccoon City fight music.
Yes, we saw. Well, I know I saw.
Oh, is this gonna take a little while? Yeah, we both saw tofu.
I ran into a room. I looked in a space. I saw him peeking around the corner. I was like, "Is that fucking tofu? Is that tofu? Tofu's now canon." Let's go.
Also,
Go ahead.
in Kendo's gun shop, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think the skeleton was him or his daughter?
His daughter.
Okay. Divine thought it was him, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure Kendo canonically takes his daughter out in the remake, because I know he dies in the original as he goes down fighting against a bunch of zombies. And there is an R Kendo working for the DSO in one of the movies. So I'm like, they haven't confirmed it's him, but it feels like it's an Easter egg.
Perhaps.
So
That skull was way too tiny to be an adult male.
that was my point too. That was my point as well. It could be a brother. You're not wrong, Fury.
All right, hear me out. Resident Evil 9. What I would change about the liquors in Grace's part is just because you fire your gun doesn't mean the liquor should know exactly where you are at all times. They should go to the source of the gunfire and do their little normal, like little sweepy thing, like when you throw a glass bottle or something and they go investigate that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's just really annoying that I fire a gun and they know that, oh, yes, even though I quietly crept away, they know exactly because I fired a gun.
It's that motherfucker right there. Get him. Rattle him, boys.
And that was just such a disappointment because, like, the stealth mechanics of the game were so good until the lickers decided to say, like, fuck it.
Until the lickers
You're
decided to be
dead
lickers.
now. Because it's not like in Resident Evil 2 where you could just run out of the room and then let them reset.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
You know what kind of caught me off guard?
Hmm.
Is when it's like, when Xeno's like, oh, yes, I'll let him live. And then he did the injection thing.
Yeah.
My thought was like, didn't they think this was like some sort of mind control jug? So why would he mind control himself? I thought it was going to put it in Leon and make Leon and think that was going to make Leon be mind controlled by him.
So I think his whole thing is, I'm already, progenitor immune, being, a clone of Wesker and stuff. So if that's the case, then a mind control drug should have given him superpowers in his mind, or newer powers in his mind. You just got to remember, Wesker was the one success of the Wesker project. So he's one of the 10% that get the powers from the progenitor derivatives instead of, liquefied. Because the original flower, if you guys remember from 5, the original flower liquefied people that didn't have the gene to get the powers from it. I just fucked that all up. God damn it. Whatever.
Don't worry, I can't tell.
It's alright, I can fix it up later.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Let's...
I still feel, in my heart of hearts, what Capcom should do is they should just make a weapon where you get the claw, the girl's claw, and you shove a popsicle stick up the meaty stump and use it as a melee weapon.
Fucking Dead Rising ass weapon.
Because somebody wanted to go and smack some zombies with that meaty claw. Grace, why do you carry this giant this giant clawed hand in your inventory? Souvenir.
I would 100% beat someone to death with that claw. It's my blue.
I feel like there should be games more like that. Like Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine having a hand-to-hand combat style and it's just literally just the fisticuffs of the monsters you end?
I mean, in the Monster Hunter MMO that was never released in America, one of the weapon types they added was Tonfa, so you kind of have that.
Like I can see like swords and lances and stuff like that. Probably like the horns or tails of certain monsters.
Yeah.
Or like the dual blades could just be like claws and fangs and shit.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
You can actually see it in the bows too. The bows a lot of times are like a claw or a tail or something with a was like sinew strung between it.
Oh, what I've seen so far is mostly like the decoration on the bow. Like
Well, you've been playing.
I see that I see the Tobidachi fuzz all over the
Yeah, you've been playing
bow.
World, which is like the one game that isn't like that.
Yeah. Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
The standalone child is like, yeah, we're going to be different with our weapon
Yeah.
styles.
Yeah, surprise, right?
It was so funny because I looked it up and it was like, World is the very first game that decided to do things different from other Monster Hunter games and give you an actual open world with an ecology and exploration and shit like that.
Yeah, World actually got very heavily panned for their like weapon types and like visuals and stuff are just really uninspired compared to what's the franchise is very, people in the franchise are used to. So,
I see.
but it made up for it in other ways.
Look, guys, we made a fucking world and you're complaining about weapons.
First time.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, what was it? I have this game idea I designed based on a story I read. Idea is like play like the whole game as like a RPG thing, and then you go up to the final boss and it swaps to like a first person shooter because you're using everybody else's weapons.
You've told me about that. Yeah, I would love that. That sounds fantastic.
And then when you like, as a result of that, you actually unlock all these other major players' storylines, and everybody is like different video game style.
That actually sounds fantastic. Should I do the breastplate in blue on this on the? Look up a Crusader battle mech and tell me if you think I should do the chest piece in blue.
Crusader images. Oh, you had a really good one. Oh shit, where did it go? Oh man, it's gone. Sorry, there was one where a guy had it. It was like it was thumping it like a gorilla.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
You're a skilled minifigure painter. I know you got this. The real judge is just you.
And therein lies the problem, because I'm too much of a perfectionist.
Womp womp.
And I'm also starting to get a little bit of a headache, so I might end early tonight and pick this back up. Pick this back up tomorrow.
You've been charging for 5 hours. Why haven't you? Should be 100%. Why did you only go up 13?
Fucking oof.
Yeah, I didn't stream. It was like at 50%, and I'm just gonna like, you know what? I should probably charge you so that way I can, and then I'll put the charger back on my phone, on my work phone. Look at this. It's like 57 minutes. Why are you? What do you mean an hour 27 now until full? How do you tell phones to fucking stop slow charging?
Make sure they're plugged in all the way.
It is plugged in all the way.
Reboot them. It depends on the phone, but sometimes it's a proprietary charger system issue.
Restart. Like it's no big deal. My phone maybe loses maybe 20% when I'm at work.
Yeah, you're not on it like constantly.
And I'm not streaming tomorrow. And even if I was, I'd probably just have it sitting on. Like when I was doing Resident Evil 9 yesterday, it got down to like 25%. It's like, I'll put you on the charger. And then it's like, I'm charging now. And then it like went down 3%. It's like, excuse me, you say you're charging? Why are you going down?
I hate that shit. I've been using contact chargers mostly lately.
Swipe to open. Searching.
Alright, we're gonna get all the base coat stuff done on a couple of these, and then
Charge. 57 minutes until full.
let you guys fully dry, and we will worry about.
Because I was just like, I'll check the weather and see what the tomorrow. It's just like, what do you mean you're only at 63%? You've been sitting on this thing for at least 3 hours. Cloudy, a little bit of rain.
These are still way too light compared to what I need.
And we're gonna be above freezing. That's great.
I have to go south in the morning, which is another reason I'm debating probably ending a little early tonight. I have to go install a fucking more phones on a phone system that we told them that we weren't able to really upgrade, but they didn't want us to hear that.
It sounds like a situation where it's like, well, if you want it that much, if you want installed more stuff on a system that we can't do more stuff, why don't you show us how it's done?
Yep.
And then they just turn around and say, well, that's why we hired you to do that for us.
That's quite literally exactly what would happen.
You're the professional we hired to do it for us, so do it.
That is quite
That's how
literally exactly how that would happen.
Uh,
I really do not want to deal with it either. And then it's kind of roughly the same reason. I have to... My work trip next week, I will be in a town 3 hours away. At the weekend home, fixing issues that really aren't issues.
oh.
Yeah. So I get to take next Wednesday through Friday off of streaming, which I'm not happy about because, you know, I'm trying to get back to actually getting my miniatures painted and stuff and doing more things, and work keeps getting in the way.
Work should know that you have off time to do stuff.
That's the problem, is they were upset that I took Friday off. Well, the old man was upset I took Friday off.
If you didn't want me to take Friday off, you should pay me 5 times as much as normal.
He pays me 5 times what I make, then I'd stay there the rest of my life and not bitch at all. That's never gonna happen, though.
5 times as much? That's more than I make. Are you sure about that?
No, it's not. I know what he makes. I'm his IT director. I'm privy to all those numbers.
Sir, you can't lie to me. I'm in charge of everything. That's what you pay me to do.
Sir, you can't lie to me. I had to make sure the bank accounts could connect to our system, and I've seen the numbers. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting too much of a headache. We're gonna go and shift over here.
Alrighty. Did you ever finish the alternate timeline stuff?
No.
Clack.
No, I have it still. I finished a portion of it that is being used currently. I did not finish all of it, but this BattleTech event is actually being done for... I'm helping the guy that wanted those done.
Right.
So
Understandable. I just wanted to be sure.
yeah. I mean, some of them are being used, but I have a whole other box now. So. Alright, I'm getting a headache, so I'm gonna go and, like, the smell of that panel liner is not helping. We will be back a little later than tomorrow, because I am gonna go play Gundam card game as of right now, if work doesn't keep me super late. Otherwise, that's the plan. If for some reason I don't make it, Thursday we were doing Monster Hunter Wilds, I believe, and then Friday we'll be back here painting. One way or another I'm painting tomorrow, just a matter of if I'm gonna be on stream or not. Let's find a friend to raid. Let's see who's live. Who live?
Who's live?
Ooh, Roki's live.
I see 3 people are live.
Let's see. I have no idea what I is playing.
a non-horror game.
Oh. Yari's playing Hades. Small's playing Married in Red. I is playing Girls Made Pudding. Roki's playing Soma. Signum's playing Star Citizen. Neff's playing World of Warcraft.
Sorry, I've been seeing this Pokemon meme where people are changing a title for something.
Oh. I think we're gonna raid, Soma or that Girls Made Pudding game? So I think that's where we're gonna go. One of the two of them. What do you think? Are they done?
Yeah, that would be a very important thing to figure out.
Oh, they're on a Be Right Back screen. Roki is. Roki's good people. A fairly new friend, but Roki's good people. I don't get to raid I very much. We'll raid I tonight. Alright, so that's the plan. Like I said, one way or another, we'll be back painting more battle mechs tomorrow. I just am not able to focus because my head's going blah 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 blah. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and send on over to them. Treat them well. They're a great friend. But so thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night tonight. Have a good day tomorrow. And until next time, class is dismissed. Night.
Bye, everybody.